Have you ever walked into a room and felt like you just didn't belong? Like everyone around you had something you didn't? Maybe they looked more comfortable, more in control, more confident. And what if I told you that the real secret to confidence isn't what you think it is? What if I told you that everything you've been told about confidence is actually wrong? By the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how confidence works, why most people get it completely wrong, and how you can develop unshakable confidence, starting today. And at the very end, I'll share a technique that almost no one talks about. This tiny little secret can instantly make you feel more confident in any situation, even if you've never felt confident before. Stay with me, because by the time you finish watching this, you'll have a completely new way of looking at yourself and the world. 1. What confidence is not. Let's clear up some misconceptions about confidence right from the start. The truth is, most of what you think you know about confidence is simply wrong. First, confidence is not about being fearless. A lot of people believe that confident people never feel fear. But I want you to understand that everyone feels fear. Even the most successful, the most self-assured people you admire, they feel fear. They feel doubt. The difference between them and most people is that they don't let those feelings stop them. They move forward anyway. Second, confidence is not about faking it until you make it. Let's be real, that doesn't work. In fact, trying to act confident when you don't feel it can actually increase anxiety. When you fake confidence, you're telling your brain that you're not being real, and that dissonance just makes things worse. And third, confidence is not about being the loudest person in the room. I'm sure you've heard that the most confident person is the one who's the center of attention, dominating conversations and showing off. That's called arrogance. Confidence, on the other hand, is often quiet, subtle, and self-assured. It doesn't need to yell to be noticed. 2. What confidence really is. So if confidence isn't about fearlessness, faking it, or being the loudest, then what is it? Confidence comes from two simple things: self-trust and action. Think of it this way. When you're learning something new, like riding a bike, it's tough at first. You wobble, you might fall a few times, and you feel unsure. But each time you get back on the bike, your brain learns something new. It builds trust in your ability to keep going. You start to trust that you can balance, you can pedal, you can steer. Over time, that trust turns into confidence. You don't think about the action anymore. It just happens naturally. Confidence works the same way. It's not something you're born with, it's something you build by taking action. You prove to yourself through action that you can handle discomfort. You build trust in your abilities, and over time, that becomes confidence. The problem is, most people wait to feel confident before they take action. They think, I'll wait until I'm sure I can do it, and then I'll do it. But that's completely backwards. Confidence doesn't come first, action does. 3. How to build real confidence, step by step. Alright, now that you understand what confidence is and what it isn't, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to actually build it. Because real confidence doesn't come from reading self-help books or watching motivational videos. It comes from doing. You have to take action. Here's the step-by-step formula to building real confidence. Step 1. Start small with low-stakes reps. Most people jump straight into high-pressure situations. They think that in order to build confidence, they need to speak in front of a large audience or attend a massive networking event. But that's like trying to lift a 200-pound weight when you've never been to the gym. Instead, start small. Start with low-stakes reps. If you want to build social confidence, start by making eye contact with a stranger for just 1 extra second. If you want to speak up more in meetings, start by asking simple questions or offering small comments. If you want to get better at handling criticism, practice taking feedback in low-stakes environments first. These small actions may seem insignificant, but they're the building blocks of confidence. With each small win, your brain registers, that wasn't so bad, and you're one step closer to building real, lasting confidence. As you get more comfortable with these small actions, you can gradually move to bigger challenges. But don't skip the small steps, they're essential. Step 2. Change your self-talk. Confidence doesn't just come from your actions. It also comes from how you talk to yourself. The way you think about yourself matters. And if you're constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough or you'll never be successful, guess what? Your brain will believe it. Most people unknowingly destroy their own confidence through negative self-talk. They think things like, I'm so awkward, I'm terrible at this, or I'll never be as good as them. But that's not the way to build confidence. Instead, Start shifting your self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, replace them with empowering ones. Instead of thinking, "I'm so awkward," tell yourself, "I'm learning how to be more comfortable in social situations." Instead of saying, "I'm terrible at this," try saying, "I'm getting better every time I try." Instead of thinking, "I'll never be as confident as them," tell yourself, "I'm becoming more confident every day." Your brain believes what you tell it. So start telling it something that helps you, not something that holds you back. Step 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. One of the biggest confidence killers is comparison. The moment you start comparing yourself to others, you're setting yourself up for failure, because you'll never be them. And that's perfectly fine. The goal isn't to be better than someone else. It's to be better than you were yesterday. Here's a powerful mindset shift that will change everything. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to your past self. Are you 1% better than you were last week? If so, that's a win. That's progress. And that's what truly matters. For the confidence-killing mistake most people make. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make when trying to build confidence is waiting for the right moment. They think, "I'll be confident when I lose 10 pounds," or "I'll be confident when I get that promotion." But here's the truth. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you create. It's not about waiting for the perfect circumstances. It's about choosing to take action, even when you don't feel ready, even when it's uncomfortable, even when you're scared. The reality is that confidence isn't something you get when you hit a certain milestone. It's something you build through the process. It's about showing up for yourself, even when you don't feel perfect, even when you're afraid. That's where confidence comes from. 5. The secret confidence hack no one talks about. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. Here's the secret technique that almost no one talks about. The identity shifting trick. Most people try to build confidence by changing their actions. They think, if I just speak up more, if I just act more confident, if I just fake it harder, I'll be confident. But the secret to lasting confidence isn't about changing your actions first. It's about changing your identity. Ask yourself, what would the confident version of me do in this situation? Then you do that. Not the fake it till you make it version, but the real you, the confident you. You already have everything inside of you that you need to be confident. You just have to start acting like it. You have to start showing up as the person you want to become. And let me tell you, when you start acting in alignment with your future self, your brain starts to believe it. You begin to step into that version of yourself every day, and before you know it, you are that person. So here's my challenge to you. Before the week is over, do one thing that pushes you a little outside of your comfort zone. Just one. It can be small, it can be simple, but do it, because here's the truth. Confidence isn't found in thinking about it. It's found in doing. It's found in the action you take, the small steps, the shifts you make in your mindset. Now that you've got the confidence formula, let me ask you, how about discipline? It's the real game changer when it comes to achieving your goals, and building discipline is easier than you think. If you're curious about how to make discipline work for you, check out this video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.